to Wrapped Up in Film. I'm Zoe and we're going to be talking about The Danish Girl, starring Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne. Now we all know Eddie from The Theory of Everything, in which his performance was incredible. And starring alongside him we've got Alicia Vikander. If you haven't seen Ex Machina, put it on your list because I absolutely loved it. Directed by Tom Hooper, who's also directed The King's Speech. Based on the lives of Gerda and Ina Wegener, who are a married couple. They're both artists. The story is basically about Ina starts posing for his wife for various pictures, and in one he dresses up as a woman, and you sort of see him become really interested in the fabrics. You can see he's enjoying it just a little bit too much, and the femininity in him starts to come out. They have a joke and they put makeup on him and they decide to take him out to a local event, and this character Lili is created, and basically Ina is always been a woman trapped in a man's body, and the story unravels, and you really see just how difficult it must be for people that are born with the wrong identity, the struggles, how his wife deals with it. So let me ask you this, if it's not a true story, why have they played it so safe with the plot? I just feel that this film it's pretty flat. It could have been really incredible, it just wasn't engaging enough. I think Tom Hooper has sort of really stayed on the fence with the movie. He hasn't gone the extra mile. He hasn't pushed it that extra mile. It could have been more creative. It's very similar to The King's Speech, the cinematography. It's beautifully shot. It's a beautiful film. So for those of you who haven't seen the film, I don't want to give too much away. Throughout the movie, there's this worry that he's going to be locked up. There's mentions of him going into mental institutions and things. And I think that could have been played upon a little bit more to sort of keep us on the edge of our seats a bit more, and give it more depth. It just doesn't have that depth that I think the movie needs to really, grab our attention. Eddie Redmayne. He is without a doubt a fantastic actor. Is he right for this film? Yes and no. I think he did a brilliant job with the role. I mean, he looks like a woman and he's very pretty looking. I just think it was maybe that the character development wasn't quite there. I think it should have been stronger. It all happens pretty quickly, these changes in his life. And he does tend to slightly overdo all the looks and things. And I just think it maybe could have been more subtle. Alicia Vikander, wow. She totally holds her own up there with Eddie. And in fact, she even steals a little bit of the limelight. And the one thing this film does, it gives you an insight into the struggles, not only of Eigner's character, but also of the wife, Gerda, the things that she was going through as well. I think the script could have been more interesting. In some places it was dragging on just a little bit. I was looking at my watch and things. I just wanted there to be more. I wanted there to be more emotion. I was there watching the movie ready with my box of tissues and Oscar buzz. This movie has conveniently been released at the perfect time. So everyone's talking about it. Eddie Redmayne and Alicia have been nominated for Golden Globes. The probability of them being nominated for Oscars is pretty likely. And I think Alicia really deserves this. She is a great actress. I mean, she's just gonna go from strength to strength. And bloody hell, can you imagine Eddie Redmayne winning another Oscar 2 years in a row? Wow, what a legend. I mean, he really did deserve it for A Theory of Everything. His portrayal of Stephen Hawking was incredible. Does he deserve it for this movie? I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. He was very good in this film. It's just something missing. There's just something missing. Also, Also, I need to mention the costumes in this movie. Oh my God, the dresses that Gerda was wearing were absolutely stunning. I was really enjoying looking at classical girl comment. I was really enjoying looking at all of her dresses. Even the dresses that, Lili was wearing in the end were just beautiful and stunning. I loved it. I loved all that. Which leads me on to the next question. Is this a girls' film? Quite a few of my friends want to see this movie, but their boyfriends won't go with them. So that speaks volumes. Yes, I think this is a girls' film. I don't think there's that many guys that are gonna wanna sit down and watch this really. I don't know. Again, comment, let me know what are your thoughts on that. So that brings me to my rating. I'm gonna give this movie, it's a really tough one to call. It's just lacking something. It's flat and it's very forgettable. But the performances were outstanding. So I'm gonna give this film a 69%. Would I watch this film again? No. There's nothing really in the movie that I think, wow, I really want to see that again. Would I recommend this movie to friends? Yes. You have to see this film purely for the performances, and it's a really interesting story. Yes, it could have been really mind-blowing, but unfortunately it wasn't. But it's definitely worth watching, especially with all the Oscar buzz at the moment. You've got to check out Eddie Redmayne's performance in this movie. And Alicia, I can't wait to see more things from her. And that brings me to a wrap for today. So thanks so much for watching. Please comment below, let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Subscribe to my channel. There's going to be loads more reviews. Take care and enjoy yourselves. Bye!